moving out of your hometown is a hack. And I think there will be moments in your life na kailangan mo gumawa ng isang desisyon that is salungat sa mga desisyon na nagawa mo na before. Because of that moment, because of that decision that pushed me out of my hometown, out of my comfort zone, that actually unlocked so many different opportunities for me. What do I have to lose?
The Pod Network Entertainment.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. My name is Alec Cuenca and I'm your host. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Thank you so much if you're here. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I'm super excited for you because if you click on this episode, there is a part of you that want to expand, that wants to grow. And I assure you that in this episode, I'm going to share with you one of the best secrets that I kept. Na ngayon ko i-share kung paano ko nagawa to and also kung paano to nakatulong sa buhay ko. So if you're here, you know you want more. And so I want to tell you that first of all, that's okay to want more. But second of all, I hope that this episode will kind of enlighten you kung paano ko siya nagawa and magamit nyo rin siya sa buhay nyo. So in this episode, we're gonna talk about how moving out of your hometown is a hack. Okay, how moving out from your from where you grew up is a hack, no? And for a little bit of context, back in 2022, okay, as the pandemic started to, nagsa-soft opening na ulit yung mundo. One of the things that I found myself in was a constant vicious cycle of downward spiral. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually got scammed before where na-scam ako ng almost 3 million pesos. And then, ang masaklap pa nun, it wasn't just my money. It was the money of my family. It was the money of my friends. And naalala ko at that time, I was experiencing anxiety. I was experiencing depression. I was experiencing social anxiety as well. I couldn't talk to people. Every day I would just lock my door. And the funny thing, back then, I was already creating content. Pero pagka-off ng cam, I was living a life of hell talaga. And I mentioned before also na it was downward spiral. And I want to be vulnerable to you guys here. I also found myself, number one, consuming a lot of alcohol in my life. It was my escape. And I was smoking a lot. And I was also trying out, some drugs that I wasn't really proud of. Dahil it was kind of something that I used to escape in my past. And one thing that, one major transition that happened for me, because it was kind of being a routine that every day I was high, I could say. And every day was just like that. And I didn't know, but I knew that it had to stop. I knew it had to stop, but I didn't know how. No. So there was this one night where I was going to this place where we usually hang out and, get high. Pero there was this one of my cousins, and I do believe that your angels and God will send you these people in your life to kind of like redirect you in the path that you need to be on. So this one of my cousins, naalala ko to, hinarang niya ako. And he told me na, Kuya Alec, tama na. Like, save yourself. Malis ka na dito. And when he said that, I kind of like snapped. By the way, I was in my hometown during this moment. And we live in a compound, so all of my cousins kind of see me there. And so when he said that, I snapped and I said to myself, like, Bakit ko ginagawa to? Like, come on, I don't need to do this, right? And so at that moment, I decided to move out. And so, just to give you context again, it was the opening, it was the shifting from to the new normal. And so I didn't have a job. Okay, I was relying on few brand endorsements, sponsorships from my content. Pero what happened to me was it was at just that point na hindi ko alam kung paano, pero I gotta stop it. And there was so many external pressure from my environment that is keeping me safe, that is just telling me, don't change, dito ka lang, ganito lang tayo pa palagi. But I knew it had to change. So at that moment, I snapped and said, you know what, I'm gonna move out. So that night, I called my mother. Sabi ko sa mama ko, Ma, I'm gonna go to Manila. Sabi niya, saan ka pupunta? Sabi ko, di ko alam. Sabi niya, anong gagawin mo doon? Hindi ko alam. Paano ka kakain? Hindi ko alam. Saan ka titira? Hindi ko alam. But I know that I have to move out. And so again, this is one of the moments, and I think there will be moments in your life na kailangan mong gumawa ng isang desisyon that is salungat sa mga desisyon na nagawa mo na before. That's keeping you in this cycle of life. That's where like it ends, no? So for me, I didn't know what to do, where to sleep, what to eat. I didn't have a job. I didn't have any money. I was broke. Okay. But I knew I had to move out. So what I did is I called one of my cousins. Sabi ko, Kuya, pwede ko ba hiramin yung kotse mo? I'm gonna go to Manila. Sabi niya, anong gagawin mo doon? I don't know. I'm gonna visit some friends. I'm gonna go to some offices. Tambay doon. Ganyan. And at that time, I had this podcast. By the way, people who are listening to the podcast, you guys saved my life. You guys saved my life. So I'm just really grateful for you guys. Di nyo alam how much this podcast saved me talaga. But so yeah, I kind of made it an excuse to go to this one office na pwede ako mag-record ng podcast doon for free. So I said to my cousin, Kuya, pera mo akong kotse. I'll go to Manila. They went to Manila. And then as if I was working there. So I went there, pasok ako, recorded a podcast, and then when it was time to go home, I actually slept in the car. And then the next day, I visited some friends. Doon ako nakiligo. And then, my things were in the car. I lived in my car for like a couple of days until one of my friends, or one of my angels again, tinanong ko if they had a spare room or a free space where I could just lay or sleep. And then pumayag sila. And then, they're also a non-profit organization who helped me out in my very humble beginnings. So they let me sleep in their place. And then, pinakamagandang part pa doon is that they were, they also gave me like a project that I could work on that allowed me to have extra funds. But, these angels helped me out. And then after that, I started to look for more projects. I started to look for more opportunities. I started to look for different ways to start earning money because I need money. And then,
hey, it's Stan.
It's Ro,
Chino,
Emil,
And along with Rowan ASH, we are the Wrestling Podcast. We are the longest running weekly episodic Filipino wrestling podcast.
Each week, we talk about the latest happenings in pro wrestling. We give you takes from perspectives honed from years in the wrestling business and syempre as fans.
If you want someone to help process the feels about the different ganaps from WWE, AEW, NJPW, Impact, and more each week, you'll know what to do.
Tune in to the Wrestling Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and wherever you get your podcasts.
because of that moment, because of that decision that pushed me out of my hometown, out of my comfort zone, that actually unlocked so many different opportunities for me. In fact, right now, if you can see this, like this is a product of me taking that risk in my life. If I stayed, I probably don't have the success that I have right now. I'm still starting, but sobrang laki ng difference if I had just stayed the same, you know? And after that moment, I started to save up and then moved in, borrow money from, nanghiram ulit ako ng mga pera sa mga kaibigan ko. I think I could remember, nanghiram din ako pera kay Yanni back then. So, look at me. No. I was broke, nanghiram pa ako. So, talagang, I started from nothing. Negative pa, guys. But during those times, alam mo yung paulit-ulit na nagre-replay sa utak ko was that, and so if ikaw, you're also looking to move out of your hometown but you're scared, I understand. It's really scary. But you just gotta remind yourself that what do you have to lose? Like if you fail, you can always go back to your hometown. If you fail, you can always go back to your original plan. But if you take this risk and it works, then it's gonna be the best trade-off that you've ever made in your life. You know, I do acknowledge that regrets only happen from things that you don't decide to do rather than the things that you decide na ginawa mo siya. So, I won't leave it to what ifs. I won't leave it to chances. I was really head on to see what else is possible for me. And so, that's something that I wanted to share with you on why moving out of your hometown is a huge hack for your life. Dahil pag nagawa mong lumabas sa hometown mo. And the reason why I love this as well is because the reason why moving out of your hometown is a hack is because of the fact that you can rewrite your own story. The thing is with life, we've kind of predetermined na kung ano yung baraha na nakadeal sa atin. Sometimes naka-predetermine na rin kung ano yung path na tatahakin natin kasi, you know, the people before us cared about us and they tried to program you in the way that they think would be best for you. But sometimes it is not the best. And so, when you move out of your hometown, you would get the honor of rewriting it the way that you want your story to be written. So, once I did that, I was able to rewrite everything of who I am, of what I can do, and what I can have in life. And for some people na feeling nila that they need to move out of their hometowns, I do urge for you to do it. Please do it responsibly. Meaning, you move out, but then you take accountability for your life, take responsibility for your life, and then you do the work. You do the work, man. It's in the work. It's in the happy work and the inspired work that will move you to the next level. So, you know, now that nare-realize ko din ngayon na sometimes we are not honored in the place that we grew up in. For some people, they were honored kung saan sila lumaki, doon sila magiging successful. I'm happy for you. If that's for you, then I'm happy for you. But if you're one of those people who feel that there is more, but you can't find the more in where you currently are, move out. Okay, move out. Because once you move out, you will learn how to take care of yourself. And you realize that everything in your life is happening because of you. And that's when you can take back the control of your life and, you know, rewrite your story the way that you want it to be written. So I think that's very beautiful as well. And if you think about it, like even to Jesus wasn't honored in Bethlehem. He had to go all across the Middle East or somewhere to share the message. Because doon sa pinanganak siya, no, nakilala siya as baby, as bata. And again, I'm not saying na masama yung mga places na yun. But what I'm saying is sometimes, may version na ikaw dun sa place na yun. And hindi na nila makikita kung ano ka pa ang pwedeng maging ikaw. They already know you for a certain version of yourself, but they won't know what else is possible for you. And it's your job to see that for yourself. And one of the best ways to do that is move out. Move out of your hometown. That's my recommendation for you today. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section if you agree on that. If you don't, then also let me know why. But, you know, just like Jesus, na hindi na honor kung saan siya pinanganak, but kumalat and na-appreciate siya and pinuri siya sa ibang mga lugar, that can also happen for you. So if you feel like your environment is not helping you the best way that it can help you, then the world is your oyster. Go out there. You know, Alexa, play what's the song sa Part of Your World. part of your role. I can show you the world. Like something like that. Also, a little bit of inspiration. Watch The Greatest Showman. Probably the reason why I also loved that movie is because how much risk you take in life is also reciprocated by the amount of the gifts that you receive in life. So, yeah, watch those movies as well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. I'm very, very interested to hear them out. If you like this episode, if you got any value from it, please share it to the people around you. Share it on Instagram. Don't forget to tag me at Alec Cuenca at Small Talk Podcast as well. If you're on YouTube, comment down below ano yung naisip mo for this podcast episode. And if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section. And make sure you subscribe so you can get updated for more content like this. If you're on Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. It helps the podcast a lot. The reason why mas tuloy-tuloy akong gumawa ng content is because tuloy-tuloy din kayo sa pagsuporta. So maraming salamat. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. My name is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. And I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.